I think that one of the blind alleys that many people of faith go down is the belief that I could never be what Francis was. I could never be what Claire was. And so we talk ourselves into low expectations for what our role is or what our calling is as Christians. And the most dramatic experience I had of that is I had the privilege of working on the revision of the rule of the Third Order Regular of St. Francis. And this is an order made up of more than 400 individual congregations around the world who follow that rule. And when the time came for those of us in the working group to make our presentation, I can tell you we were very frightened. We were people who, some of us were sort of known, others not at all. We were going to be in front of an assembly that was used to hearing the top experts and scholars and theologians. And we were sort of this behind the scenes working group. And as we were about to make these presentations, I made the critical comment to Jean-Francois Godet, our leader. I said, well, people listen to St. Francis. People would listen to St. Clare. Why would they listen to us? And he said, Margaret, when they were listening, it was not St. Francis, and it wasn't St. Clare. They were not yet known in that way. And I'll tell you, it was like something exploded in my psyche, that what he was basically saying is, why wouldn't people listen to us if we're speaking from the truth and we're speaking from the gifts God has given us? And it's a very powerful lesson that has stayed with me. And I've tried always to encourage others to consider that Francis and Clare did not know or think someday people would call them saint. And in fact, when anybody tried to do that to them in their lifetime, they would basically just respond very negatively, like, don't flatter me that way. And so that for me is a very powerful life lesson.